Hybe, as the company that has brought BTS to the pinnacle of global success, may be facing one of the biggest crises in their history. And even more surprising, this happened after BTS's V sent such a harsh message. What does V mean, and why this could be the biggest mistake ever made by Hybe? Stay tuned to uncover what's really going on. BTS has become an undisputed global icon, with a fan base spread across the globe. However, what just happened will probably be a turning point in their journey. Recently, BTS's V sent out a message inviting a lot of questions. In a world full of public image and tight media control, what could make a BTS member voice an opinion in such an open way, in such an emotional moment? V not only talks about himself, but also gives a critique of the system that has surrounded him for years. This is not just an expression of personal feelings, but rather a strong statement against the workings of the company that has managed BTS. This message led to speculation about internal tensions that fans may not know about. Does this indicate that BTS is struggling to maintain control over their own destiny, or is it proof that Hybe has made the wrong decisions? Hybe, as a BTS management company, has a very strong reputation. However, some decisions made in recent years, especially related to the continuation of BTS's career and changes in their contracts, are starting to show cracks. Perhaps many thought that BTS was always under their complete control. However, what happens when a member decides to speak openly? V is known as one of the more introverted members of BTS and rarely shows his emotional side. But this time, the message he sent was not just an ordinary criticism. There is a strong nuance of dissatisfaction that involves more than just personal feelings. Hybe's decisions regarding BTS, musical direction, marketing strategy, and even their contracts with major platforms have raised many questions among fans and the K-pop industry. In such a large and structured entertainment industry like K-pop, every step and decision taken by companies has a huge impact, both for artists and fans. When BTS's V sends such a harsh message and expresses dissatisfaction with things that have been taken for granted, many wonder, is this proof that there is a big problem for Hybe to face? V's message not only illustrates the internal tensions within BTS, but also exposes the darker side of the K-pop industry itself. The world of K-pop is known for its tight schedules, tight control over public image, and great pressure to always look perfect. However, for an artist like V, it may be time to talk about the injustices that happen behind the scenes. This is a picture of a tension that may have existed for a long time, but has only now been revealed to the public. After V's message spread, many began to delve deeper into what really happened with Hybe. Although the company is known to be successful, there are certain decisions that seem to be starting to make some BTS members feel uncomfortable. One of them is the strategic direction Hybe has taken in building BTS's global image, which sometimes seems to contradict the personal needs and desires of the members. Many fans feel that BTS, as a group that has made history, should have gained more freedom in determining the direction of their careers. However, Hybe, as the main manager, often makes decisions that seem to focus more on the interests of the company than on the well-being of its members. This is what may be at the root of the feeling of dissatisfaction expressed by V. The message sent by V not only describes personal dissatisfaction, but also suggests that major changes may be coming in the future. If BTS, long known as a symbol of global success, feel that they are not given the space to develop freely, then this could be a signal for a more independent and less controlled K-pop future. This major change could involve adjustments in the way BTS operates as a group, perhaps even culminating in the decision to take a different direction with Hybe. If this happens, the impact will be felt not only in the K-pop world, but also in how major entertainment companies will treat their artists in the future. That, of course, with the controversial message from V, BTS fans, or better known as ARMY, did not stay silent. Their reactions vary, from those who fully support V in expressing his feelings, to those who feel disappointed and confused by the situation that is happening. Some fans saw V's message as a form of courage and sincerity, while others felt that this was a sign of an impending split. V's statement clearly created turmoil within the fandom, with many fans feeling shocked and unprepared for the fact that there was internal tension within the group they idolized. However, one thing is certain is that this incident brought a deep impression to ARMY, who have always been loyal to supporting BTS in their every move. After the harsh message sent by BTS's V, the K-pop world is now in tension. Armies around the world continue to speculate about what will happen next. Is this just a momentary expression of V feeling tired of the existing system? Or is this the beginning of a major change in the relationship between BTS and HYB? One thing is for sure, HYB can't just ignore this message. They may soon issue an official statement to calm the situation. However, will fans simply believe their clarification? History has shown that big entertainment companies often use media strategies to dampen scandals, but in this case, the message from V felt so sincere and emotional that it was hard to deny. Many entertainment industry observers argue that if HYB fails to properly handle this situation, this could be the beginning of their decline. HYB has built her reputation with the success of BTS, but if their relationship starts to crack, then the impact could be huge. With the loud message sent by V, many began to wonder, is BTS starting to show signs of rebellion against HYB? Over the years, BTS has been known as a very loyal group to their agency. However, the bigger their name, the more pressure they faced. It is undeniable that BTS has brought HYB to the peak of glory. Without BTS, HYB probably wouldn't be as big as it is now. But did HYB give BTS the credit it deserved? Or do they just want to make things worse for their employees? If BTS really starts to feel uncomfortable with the existing system, then this could be the beginning of a major movement in the K-pop industry. During this time, many idols felt that they did not have the strength to fight their agency. However, BTS is different. They are a global force that cannot be underestimated. If they decide to go against the system, then the world will listen. One of the biggest questions currently circulating among fans and the media is, will BTS exit HYB? BTS's contract with HYB is indeed extended until 2034, but the contract is not everything. If this tension continues, it is not impossible for BTS to start considering other options. There are several possibilities that could happen. 1. BTS stays in HYB, but demands a big change. If BTS still wants to stay in HYB, they will probably ask for more control over their careers. They could have demanded greater creative freedom, fairer management, and more respectful treatment of their contributions. 2. Many K-pop artists eventually left their agencies to form independent labels. BTS is one of the groups with the greatest financial power and influence in the world, so it is not impossible that they can set up their own company. This will give them complete freedom to determine the direction of their music without interference. HYB. 3. Some BTS members quit, while others remain. This scenario may be more surprising, but it also makes sense. It could be that some BTS members feel that they still want to work with HYB, while others choose a different path. If this happens, BTS may experience a major change in their group format. So far, HYB has not given an official statement regarding the message from V. However, behind the scenes, they are most likely in a big panic. They know that BTS is their biggest asset, and if there are signs of a split, then the impact could be huge. Typically, in a situation like this, companies will try to ease tensions by issuing diplomatic statements or distracting the public with other news. But will it work this time? Fans are already too savvy to be fooled by media strategies. If HYB did not handle this situation carefully, they could lose the trust of the army. And as we know, losing army support is a nightmare for HYB. Since BTS began serving in the military, HYB has faced great challenges in maintaining the stability of the company. They have been trying to develop new artists such as New Jeans, LE Seraphim, and TXT, but none have been able to rival BTS's influence. If BTS really decides to separate from HYB, then this company could face a big financial shock. HYB's stock market could plummet, Investors could lose confidence, and they would have to face the fact that BTS is not an asset they can control forever. Hybe has tried to diversify by acquiring other companies and building businesses outside of BTS, but will it be enough to maintain their dominance in the industry? One big mistake in handling this situation could be disastrous for Hybe. If they do not immediately find a solution that can benefit both parties, then this company may experience the biggest crisis since its foundation.